Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages,
Thick and Thin Productions proudly brings to you...
Chef.
Yeah. Hey, so what's going on, man?
What's up, guys? This is Lil Thick coming at you, playing some Borderlands.
Hey, this is Big Thin here. How y'all doing?
Big Thin, sounds like a cracker.
I am a cracker. So we are here with some Borderlands, and I was... Mr. Thick here has not really played this game.
You can call me Steven.
I can call you Steven. Good, because that's weird.
Normal people know me as Steven, but for the sake of Chef, I am Lil Thick.
Yeah. So anyway, I was just kind of showing him what was going on, going around with some video ideas, and I was like, well, let's do some legendary runs real quick, and I showed him what I wanted to do. And for those of you guys in the community, the long and short of it is that you know where I am, you know what I was farming, but I was farming King Mong for a Badaboom, and I did this for like 3 hours the other day and didn't get one. So I was just kind of screwing around, showing Steven what was going on, and this motherfucker right here.
Granted, showed up first try.
Granted, it's a level 70, so we still got to get a better one. Because I will have max level. But
and for those of you sitting at home, we don't have a camera on us right now, and obviously we weren't recording earlier, but the look on his face was just so defeated.
Yeah, it really was.
It's
because like 3 hours of your time, and then like, nothing is going to happen here, so there's no need to do anything. And then, bam.
He looked like a little kid at Christmas time opening the box of a present that he thought was the gift that he's wanted all year, and it turned out to just be a box of farts. Like, that was the look on his face.
Yeah, my mom essentially got me underwear for Christmas. So this is the rocket launcher I have been running with.
Oh,
that's going to put a damper on things.
You just killed yourself.
Sure did.
That'll do it.
That's what I get for showing off.
Yeah, I tried that once with my pecker, and about the same thing happened.
Yeah, explosions.
Yeah. Really small, but small explosions. But
so now I got to go pick that up because I'm a jackass and didn't do it.
So did the weapon. Here's the thing. I actually really like this game. I like the graphics. I like the gameplay. I've played it a handful of times with Dustin
driver
here in the past, and with a handful of my other friends. But I actually don't know a whole lot about the game. So, for example, I don't know, like, that the weapons will just, like, stay there. Is there, like, a time limit to how long the weapons will stay there before you go back and pick them up?
No, as long as you don't leave this area, everything will be here. So since I died in this area, it just respawned me farther away than I wanted to be. So let's shoot that in the air so I don't die. That's the rocket launcher I have been running with.
Thinking ahead here,
and then
boss.
let's pick that up. Now that's what I was looking for.
So, how much damage does that do compared to your other weapon, then? Your other rocket launcher?
There is a direct comparison. The one on the right is the one that I had. At level 60, level 69.
Damn.
So the one on the left is the legendary that I just got. That we didn't record because we're bad at things.
Literally one level more powerful.
Yeah, so I'm obviously at some point in time gonna farm for a level 72 version of this. Because
damage 2 million? No, 217,000? No,
No,
yeah,
that's
2,174,990.
But 808,000 whatever the hell that says by 6
times 6, yeah,
is significantly more.
Is that times 6 or by 6?
Times 6. Same thing.
I don't know math.
That's okay.
Which is ironic because I just graduated college.
Yeah, and the last class you took was math.
Was math, yeah.
So the long and short of it is that sucks. We didn't get footage of that. But I'm going to show you the run that I did for that. So you spawn in to the arid Badlands and then just kind of walk through the door over here to the Iridian Blight. Pardon me. And it will set your spawn to where you... Yeah. It will set your spawn to where you were going to be.
I like the cotton candy coloring.
Yeah. That's Iridian, because everything is all fucky.
Cool. What's that statue of?
That is a statue of Handsome Jack.
What the hell is... Oh, I feel like
That is
recognize
the
that name.
main antagonist of the game.
Sweet.
So what I'm going to do
Looks
is...
like he's taking a shit.
Fine. He might be, man. He might be.
Sitting there
I'm really bad at this
on
game.
the pot.
Yeah.
Just reading a newspaper.
Yeah.
Or a book.
So we're going to spawn into the Air Nexus Boneyard right now. And we're going to wait because loading screen.
And we're going to wait because loading screen. Could you imagine being like, just like on mushrooms or something and playing this game? And how
No.
trippy it would be?
No.
Not,
we're gonna
not that I
go-
condone that, everybody.
Drugs
Don't
are
do
bad.
that.
Okay.
Drugs are bad.
So we're going to fast travel to the Iridian Blight right here. And this is how I usually farm for the old Badaboom, because anybody who's played the game knows that King Mong can... Pardon me. King Mong spawns
Hey, at least you turned away from the
in a
mic,
couple
man.
of different spaces in the Iridian Blight, and it's a long, stupid process most of the time. So it's going to set my spawn point to right there. So when I save and quit after each attempt, it's going to spawn me in right there. And I'm going to come over, and King Mong, if he's in here, will be right in this area.
Which
So
is
that-
where he was last time, by the way. He was
Yeah.
like just like right over there to the
He was,
right where he's
he
aiming.
was like right there.
And he shot him a handful of times. And he died. He runs over there, looks down at the ground, and sure as shit.
Yeah, and defeat instantaneously.
Yeah.
So that's the run I do. We'll do a couple just for posterity's sake. Maybe we can get a level 72. Maybe you're my lucky charm.
You know, if I had $1 for every time somebody said I was their lucky charm, I would be in debt.
Well, I just said it, so you got $1. Who's giving you $1? I'll say it as many times as it needs.
I don't know. Any of you guys have money you want to send my way?
Absolutely.
Just $1. Just $1.
Just $1, and I will tell him that he's my lucky charm.
Just think about that. You know, if you're standing in a crowd of 500,000 people, and you can get every one of those people, if you're, smooth enough to get every one of those people to hand you $1, you'd have $500,000.
Yeah.
Isn't that ridiculous?
Even if you did it with like a dime, just give me a dime. Everybody's got like a dime just in their pocket.
Yeah.
$500,000
That's a
dimes. Learn words.
dimes.
Yeah.
Learn words. Lejiggy Jar Jar do.
Dirty, dirty, dirt.
That's a reference, in case you don't know, to Carl Papa.
It's a great song. Go check it out.
It's like our theme song. One of many theme songs.
It's one of many theme songs. So I feel like we'll just do this until he shows up so that everybody can see.
Yeah, see,
oh,
there
hey,
he is.
look, there
Okay.
he is. So this is the run because, he can spawn anywhere in this world, or this area.
72 legendary cat.
Yeah.
What is?
So we're
what
going
is
to
that?
phase lock him. That's my class mod, which is, it just like alters a bunch of stuff, makes me better. and
Okay.
whatnot.
So what is a phase lock then? It just keeps him in that bubble.
That is my
basically?
special ability, yeah.
Okay. So
Every
what?
every character has their special abilities. That just happens to be mine.
Okay. So what character are you playing as then?
I
like
am a
berserker. What? A siren?
A siren.
A siren. Okay.
So as you can see, that's the run that I do this time. I can get shit, really. I mean, she's pretty geared out because this is my main character. So that's that run.
I'm assuming you've beaten the game, right?
Oh, absolutely.
How many times?
Several.
Several times.
Several
kinds of palsy.
Several kinds of palsy.
That's you guys might get a kick out of the story really quick. I just have to say this.
Get it.
I was talking to somebody about cerebral palsy, and this person didn't understand me, and they're just like, cerebral palsy? I'm like, that's not a thing. Like, you don't have several kinds of palsy. It's
Well, I mean-
cerebral palsy is really...
Theoretically, you could have several different kinds of palsy.
But-
But in the context that you were looking for, I feel like that's not the right.
Yeah, no, this conversation basically just went up my spine. I go to work, and I'm telling everybody about it, and they're just like, several kinds of palsy, huh? I'm like, yep, so it just kind of became a thing.
Yeah. What do you think the odds are we're going to get another one to drop?
I'm gonna say like 10 to 90, 10% chance. Nope.
I will take some Iridian, though. And
You know, that's honestly, I like that feature. That there's like little rays of light above it, so you can just kind of see from a distance, like
Yeah, I didn't really have
which
to run
items
over
even
here.
worth freaking looking at.
Yeah.
Because there's honestly like there's a lot of games like, for example, in like Call of Duty, like you gotta like
Said
pick the
duty.
weapon up and then or just like stand over it and then like read briefly or as fast as you can, like
While
what
you're
the
getting
weapon
shot
is.
at.
While you're getting shot at, of course. And it's just a pain in the ass. Like nobody ain't got time for that.
Yeah, like I'm trying to play a game. If the gun is better, just tell me.
Yeah.
So we're gonna do this one more time, and then we'll go farm for something else that I need.
Boom. You know, I love the hell out of Dark Souls, and I like doing farming runs.
That's a
completely
lot of
honest.
what Borderlands is about too. Like
Yeah.
I am at the end game right now, so all I need to do is it's just about getting stuff. Like
Right.
all of this is part of the game, like that I've already played through and beaten.
Right. Yeah, there's a lot, so much to do, and I kind of see that this game Borderlands 2 has a similarity there with like the Dark Souls games. There's just so much to freaking do. That and Destiny. Destiny also. My brother's been talking about Destiny and how there's just so much crap to collect.
Yeah.
And just like farm that it keeps you interested for the most part, but it also can get like really frustrating when you don't get what you want. So
Case in point, like when I farmed
Yeah.
for this exact weapon for 3 hours.
3 hours
like
straight.
literally the day before yesterday.
So
And
are you gaining experience points at least? And like
No. I
No,
mean, normally
okay.
I would be, but I am at the level cap without getting into OP levels,
okay.
which is just another aspect of the game.
See, that's actually now. Does that shit carry over? Like when you restart the game, like say for example in Dark Souls, like whatever level you're at, it'll carry over to when you do New Game Plus. Does that happen here or?
I can reset the game through the playthrough, and I can.
I like game through.
Game through.
Game through. Fuck
I
it.
can
That's our thing
reset-
now.
I can reset the game through and play through the whole story, and it'll like reset all the DLCs that I've done and stuff.
Okay.
But once you're at level 72, without going through OP levels, of which there are 8, that's going to change the level of gear that drops, but you're not going to gain any more levels.
Okay.
So I'm essentially as good as I can get right now.
Okay. See, that to me, like, I mean, that's a good thing and kind of a bad thing. Like, for example, like with Dark Souls, when you do farming runs, like, you're still gaining a bunch of experience points via, like, collecting your souls and everything, and basically cashing them in and leveling up. So when you're doing farming runs, it makes it slightly less tedious when you stand there for 3 hours doing the same run over and over and over, because there's still some benefit to it, even if you don't get, say for example, like the tribute items you're looking for in order to level up in a Covenant or something. You've still, by the end of it, you could level up like 10 times even.
Absolutely.
So
see, even if I got another Badaboom, the chances of you getting the same gun, like the exact same gun with the same stats, are almost infinitesimal. You're not going to get the same gun, so it could be way better,
or it could be
which
way
will
worse.
which will make you that much better,
Right.
or it could be way worse. So I'm going to do another farming run real quick, just because I feel like we got time.
Yeah, we got plenty of time, man.
And this is going to be farming for a new Fastball grenade, which is my grenade mod that I have.
So you don't have it yet.
Oh, I have one. I have a level
Okay.
70 version.
Okay, so you're gonna try to get something better.
And on the same run, I can try and get a replacement for my Unkempt Herald, which I want the double prefix. So the last 2 words of the gun, like part of the gun phrase. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. So where it says explicit,
It's okay,
that's
baby. You
just-
sound cute while doing it.
yeah.
You got a thick ass, baby. Or fin ass, I guess.
got a
Big
thin
fin.
ass. Yeah. So explicit is the prefix, and what I'm looking for is the prefix of double penetrating, which is going to give me twice as much. I thought you would like that. Just going to give me a ×2 by my damage right there.
He said DP.
I said DP. So you can see with this Infinity, I've got Vengeful. Also, it's level 56, so we might do a video of me trying to get an Infinity pistol, which is absolutely infuriating. So yeah, I'll just do my thing, and you can check right here where I am in the map. There's randomly Savage Lee can spawn right back here. That's the guy who's going to drop the Unkempt Herald, of which I want the double penetrating version. And then I'm going to spawn in here. And I'm going to go over nya. And this run is kind of cool because you get an opportunity to get 2 drops out of the same run, and it doesn't take very long. It's going to take a little longer if you're like playing through the game and trying to level up, because you're not going to be as ready to rape ape as I am.
Side comment, that whip was fire, dude.
Yeah.
I think it's dope. So I actually had a quick question. While you're going through your weapons, I was wondering, is there a place that you can upgrade or like enhance each weapon that you get, or is it sort of just like locked in place?
It is locked in place.
Oh, okay.
For what drops now?
Can you change like the scope on it or anything, or like the magazine size, like anything like that?
You personally can't change any of that, but you can get like the there it is. So like every part of this, the barrel, the grip, the scope, the stock, all of that are from different gun manufacturers, and you'll notice in the bottom left there that says Torg.
Right.
So the base gun is a Torg, and it mix and matches all the gun parts together to make one gun. So even if I got a gun with the same stats, all of the parts would have to be the same.
Oh, okay.
It randomizes that, but you can't do it yourself.
Okay.
Is what I'm getting at. So that was farming ball for the fastball. Would have dropped from that guy right there, which I clearly didn't get.
Obviously.
No, he couldn't get that on camera. Fuck these guys.
Now my question is, can you ghost ride the whip?
I don't know what that means.
It's, I actually didn't know what it meant for the longest time. But what it means is to basically put your car in neutral after going about, say, like 5 miles an hour or something. And then getting out of the car and basically walking next to your car while it's still rolling down the street.
Who the hell walks at 5 miles an hour?
I don't know. Well, 3 miles an hour, I mean, just something that's like walkable next to it. Top left, bro. Things coming at you, man.
Ow. Stop hurting me. Here,
Bitch slap him. Fist him. Fist him.
Really? I'm going to die right now. This is why I have the Badaboom now. Because screw those guys. Trying to do shit.
Gon' get wrecked.
Trying to do shit. They bother me. So I don't think that one dropped, but right here would be where it was, because Savage Lee, the guy that I phase locked over here and then nuked before I got raped by those apes. So
that ape rape.
That ape rape.
That grapey ape rape.
I feel like
that's not funny.
We do not condone rape.
Savages.
So that's kind of what I do on Borderlands with this character, because I don't really have a whole lot else to do game-wise.
Oh, that thing's got some distance on it.
Yeah, man. So, yeah, I guess we'll go ahead and leave it off here.
Well,
Let us know.
Go kill those fuckers, man.
But they're right there. They're coming for me.
Oh, they're coming for you, all right.
At least somebody is.
Yeah.
Okay, done.
Woohoo. Gonna get wrecked.
So
I like
let us know what you want us to do. If you want to see some of the routes that I use to farm for stuff, or if you want to see me like blatantly try and get like an Infinity pistol or something and fail, or a conference call shotgun, That's a fun one. That's a fun one that I'm probably not going to get.
That's what she said.
Yeah. She was talking to me that time.
Oh, yeah. Alrighty. Well, don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. And thanks for joining us.
Yeah, we'll
see you next time.
Peace out.
Alrighty. Later.